Hello there. It's Clipsy here, your local comfy space bear from the Starship Inazuma. And today we're doing some art fight attacks. As you can see, I have one pulled up already, but I'm pretty much done with this one already. I'm just going to be adding some quick little shading. I didn't really get time to fully warm up my wrist yet before drawing, so that's why we're starting with this one. I'm just doing some simple shading to get my wrist warmed up, and then we'll move on to a new one. Hope everyone's having a good day. Slash night, slash whatever time. Let me know what you've been up to today. Hello! How's it going? Should I call you Scandinavia? I also have some things I want to announce today, but I'm gonna wait a little bit and let people file in a little bit before I get to the important things. Also, let me know the volume. I've played around with audio settings a little bit, so it might sound a little bit different than last stream, so let me know if anything's too loud, too quiet, too odd sounding, all that. So when I use this really simplistic style for art attacks, I typically don't do a lot of shading, just like a little bit where I think it needs it. So I can get like a whole bunch done instead of just like spend forever on one. I think because it's a simpler style, that works out pretty well. Thank you so much! Yeah, I wanted to say thank you to everyone for 100 subs. It's like our first subscriber milestone, which is pretty awesome. I was not expecting it so fast. I've been sitting at close to, like, right under 50 for a while. And of course I wasn't posting consistently before, but I didn't expect to like suddenly jump up from 50 to 100 in like maybe 3 days. All from my last video. That was pretty cool. I feel like I got more into the flow of like my style with that last video. And I think that showed with the success it had. Makes me pretty happy. I don't usually use this dark of a black, but I color picked the colors for this one straight from the original reference. I'm not sure if I want to tone it up a little bit so I can add some darker shadows, or if I want to just do like a colored shadow. Like... I feel like that pops too much if it's the only color like that. I might just tone this black down a bit, or I guess, yeah, just lighten it. I think that works. Back when you got 13 subscribers, you were so happy, and that, aw. Yeah, I feel like when you start out, it really is like those little milestones that mean so much. Like, I think what was my first really exciting thing? I mean, getting any views at all, really, I guess, was my first really exciting thing. But, like, getting your watch hours up a little bit, or getting like that first subscriber milestone, even if it's as small as like 10, it's just, it's really fun to see progress, even if it's only a little bit. Nearing 50. Awesome. Congrats on that. I hope you get it soon. I feel like that's a good small milestone to hit. Yeah, YouTube has quite a chat delay. I am also a little bit focused, so sometimes I'm a little bit delayed at replying, but absolutely, even when I'm like right on it, there's probably like a good minute delay, unfortunately. Unfortunately, the YouTube delay is not something I can really do much about. I think Twitch has more options for cutting it down more, but I think that also it takes a lot more processing power and is a lot more difficult for like your technology to handle, and I think that's why YouTube has a larger delay, just so it's easier on your computer and everything. Decided to make an announcement. If you can get to 10K by the end of the year, try to get your hands on it. Oh, good luck with that. Both getting 10K and getting the suit. Aren't those pretty expensive? Yeah. I'm also curious if you have like an OC, you're gonna get like a custom one, or if you're just gonna like get a generic. Do you have like a specific animal in mind? I get that for sure. Having like, you gotta put those big things as like a big milestone. Very small chance. Yeah, I don't think I have any big projects like that I have in mind. I mean, aside from just wanting to make my own merchandise, like that I produce myself and everything, and I need to get the equipment and stuff to do that. I would love to do that someday, but that's something definitely I need a larger following to kind of justify it. Make sure I'm not dumping a bunch of money on something that's not gonna come back to me. Axolotls are cute though. I don't think I've ever seen an axolotl fursuit. I mean, I'm not in the community, so there might be one out there and I just haven't seen it. But I feel like that's something that it doesn't fit the standard of what people typically are into in the furry community, but at the same time, axolotls are such a phenomenon, I feel like somebody would have done it. Oh, 4 days is your birthday. Happy early birthday. You're gonna be down in the Netherlands. Oh, that's awesome. That's really exciting. Good for you. I already said happy birthday. I was about to say happy birthday again. I might as well. Happy early birthday again. I'm really happy for you. That's great. So what kind of PC do you know do you know what kind of PC you're getting? I'm currently just using a laptop. Which is very limited in regards to streaming because it can only handle so much. But I got someday in the future I'll have to upgrade to a proper gaming PC of some kind. It'll probably take me a long time to get there though. Do I have a Discord server? We're currently working on one, my team and I. But it's almost ready, but not quite ready, to put out to the public. So when we do release it, I'll definitely, post about it, probably talk about it in stream, stuff like that, just so everyone knows where to find it. So if you keep an eye out for that, you'll see it eventually. You could also, if you want to, follow me on Twitter, and you'll get updates there as well. Currently have a gamer laptop. Oh, cool. Do you know what brand is it? I know a lot of people like Alienware, and that's, I think, the only the only one I'm super familiar with. I don't know that much about PCs either. I just kind of fake it. I listen to my PC friends, and they give me advice on what to get, and I pretty much just believe what they say and hope it's accurate. I'll probably do my own research when it comes time to buy my own gaming computer. Awesome. You can find the link for my Twitter. I think I have it on screen, but also in the description if you want to go find that. Oh, I've heard of the Asus, is that how you say that? Sorry, I'm a little delayed in, in replying to that. There we go. Oh yeah. I think a lot of people did. That video really took off, which makes me really happy. Because I really enjoyed making that, so that lets me know I can make more similar content, and people will enjoy it. I have the second part of that series in the works. It's pretty close to being finished. I just have to do the voiceover for it. And then I'll be uploading that probably in like a week. My posting schedule for videos is like every other week on Tuesdays. So this is the week I'm not posting a video, but next week, that should be right, yeah. Next week I'll have that video uploaded. 947 views currently. That's insane. Yeah, my highest performing video was like, I think in the hundreds, and I thought that was crazy and was super excited about it. And then this last video has like, I think how many, like quadrupled maybe the amount in way less time. Highest viewed video is called Netherlands in a Nutshell. That sounds really fun. That's a great title. Do you do like is it kind of like comedy skit style, or is it like traveling VOD style? What kind of thing is it? I'm trying not to get too intense with the shading, because if I get too absorbed in it, I'll end up shading every little crease and crevice, but I want it to be simple so I can get on to the next one. Very random, the Netherlands one was a world map kind of deal. It's fine. Okie dokie. Highest viewed short is about you hitting a basketball shot that got 0.899 views. Wow! Nice. Shorts do have very wide audience. I think because people just scroll through them so fast, they see more of them in one day. So they have potential to get pretty high numbers. I think I have one that's in the thousands too. Pretty crazy. Although I don't think I've gotten a lot of subscribers from those. Okie dokie. We're almost done with this one. Oh yeah, getting comments seems to be really helpful. And I think it also really helps to reply to every comment, because then it shows people that you are really interactive with the community. I think that encourages more interaction. Highest viewed short is at 1.428. I'll take your word for it. That sounds about right, yeah. I haven't gotten deep into the shorts yet, though. I kind of do them just occasionally when I have something to share. But I want to start doing more regular shorts. I just kind of have to get into the flow of it and figure out what kind of content to make into shorts. Also, just do them because you can. Yeah. I think that's it for this one. Maybe I should do something with the background. Looks kind of plain to me. Let's see, I'll just do something kind of simple. When I don't want to do a complex background, but just the blank color seems too simple, I typically just make a shape. Like, let's see. So now we can fill that in. Favorite OC is Freezepedio. Interesting name. So does he have any kind of story or not really? Because you say you don't really have lore for your OCs. So is he just like a design, or you got like a personality going and stuff? I love making OCs as well, but I have a decent variety from not really named, barely having a personality, to I've been developing their backstory for like 10 plus years. Oh, there we go. I think that's fine. I might add some more triangles, but I don't want to go overboard. Superhero, but also loves oh. Okay then. I have a superhero story I've worked on very loosely. I eventually would love to make it into a comic, but it's just kind of a concept at this point with some characters figured out. And I kind of enjoy the kind of mix of having some characters that are more serious and others that are just really goofy and kind of make fun of superhero tropes. I just feel like superheroes are a fun thing to work with because there are so many different like tropes you can play with and bend in different ways. Should connect speed chat for your stream. I could try it. That might help, yeah. If I can find a voice that doesn't annoy me. There's also the danger, though, that someone might come into the chat and say things that they shouldn't say in chat. And then that could potentially get me in trouble. Could get my my VOD deleted if someone says something inappropriate and then a bot reads it. No, too many triangles. Starting to just look kind of weird. Maybe I'll just move that one. I feel like it's just too unbalanced having them all on this side. And I can't really fit any over here. You'd think a simple background like this would be easy to figure out, but I feel like it's the simplicity that makes it more difficult to do the arrangement for. I guess I could do that. But then I'd have to, like, figure out every single word that I don't want people saying. Yeah, if I have one down here, I think that helps with the arrangement. Spending too much time on triangles. Yeah, let's do one up here. Oops. I think that's okay. Save that. And now I have to choose the next person to draw. Five viewers is a pretty good, comfy little group. I guess we've got mostly lurkers, which is totally cool. We love lurkers here. So, I have my references saved. The next one I want to do is a revenge. I've gotten a bunch of attacks, I just haven't been able to revenge yet. I think it's between two characters. Maybe these two? These two characters go together, so I'll make one of both of them. This is Cassie and Pick by Jellybean Tales. We've been mutuals for quite a few years. on Instagram, and we are in the same Discord server together, so she attacked me before and drew one of my characters, so now I'm going to draw her characters. Okay. So my like concept for this stream is Art Fight, which, if you haven't heard of it, is an online like art trading game kind of thing. So there's two teams, and the two teams kind of compete for points, and the way you get points is to draw characters that belong to people on the other team. So it's kind of like a way to like make gift drawings for each other and then like make a bit of a game out of it. So in a way, I'm taking requests because if you have an Art Fight account and you want me to attack you, I will absolutely add you to my list. And for some streams, I do take requests as well. Last drawing stream I did, I drew pretty much entirely art that my chat recommended. So yes, some streams will be all request art, some will be themed like this one, depending on the stream. Yeah, it's pretty fun. It's every July. Starts on July 1st and ends at the end of the month. Usually, though, they have some issues with the website because it's like a small team of people who just started this for fun, and the competition grew way larger than they expected, so the site crashes like every first week. So usually they kind of expand the event to like the next first week of the next month or something like that to make up for the fact that people can't really get on the site at first. But theoretically, it's the entirety of July. I also have my Art Fight profile linked in the description, so if you want to go check out the site and see what it's like, you're welcome to go click that link below. I want to, while I'm thinking of what kind of pose to do, pull up the art that Jellybean made for me so you can kind of see what I'm revenging. So the way revenges work is when people draw your characters for Art Fight, you can make them a revenge attack that's just another drawing of their character as like a response. So you like gift each other art. So I'm gonna be working mostly on revenges, if not entirely on revenges this stream, because I've gotten a whole bunch of attacks, but I haven't been able to revenge yet. Here we go. So this is my character Ayumu, or Ayu as I call him. He's a little bat character, an albino bumblebee bat specifically. And this is what Jellybean Tails drew for me. It's very cute. And I love the background. It's kind of like a gothic castle in the background. So these two characters of hers are like basically like adopted siblings. They're not related, but they act like siblings. And they're cute. I enjoy their interactions. They're kind of like the sweet girl and the chaotic boy. And he's a fish, which is fun. I think what I'm gonna go for is like a like floating chibi. But he's like down here and she's up here. That's kind of the composition I think I'm going for them. I usually just draw one character per attack, but it felt weird separating these two. So I want to draw them together. You're gonna get going? Thanks. And good luck with whatever you've got going on. Thanks for stopping by. See you later. Getting hot in my room. It's just one of those hot summer days. Boo-ba-doo-ba-doo. Boom, 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 boom. He's got some interesting hair. I don't think I've ever drawn it before. I do have a character whose hair sticks back kind of similar. And he kind of has slanted eyes. And he must look mischievous. Like he's up to no good. Don't have his outfit quite memorized yet. Maybe I'll make his jacket a little bit more flowy, so he looks more like he's floating. That might be a fun look. Shirt's tucked in. I don't know why, but I've never noticed that before. And he's got little boots. Just kind of like roughing in the details right now, and then I'll draw more exact when I get around to like my rough line art, I guess you'd call it. When I'm more familiar with a character's design, I'll go pretty much straight from like this to like line art basically, but this is my first, I think my first time drawing them, maybe my second time, but I'm not as familiar with their designs yet, so I want to make sure I get them right. I can't forget she's got like little feathers. They're cute. I love her dress too. It's very simple, very sweet. And she doesn't wear shoes. That's an important detail. So, let's see how her wings work. And her tail. She's got big round eyes. I think I need to change her face shape a bit. It doesn't quite look right. Maybe move it back a bit. Yeah. That's a good concept. And then we'll work on refining it. I have to say, I don't think I've seen a character of this type of fish before, Pixis. Which I think is pretty cool. Like, it makes him pretty unique. This is a bit of an unusual choice, I guess, for his species. And I think these are really cool fish, so I'm not really sure why they're not more popular. But I think sea creatures in general are not popular enough. OCs. I love sea creature OCs. I wish there were more of them. These two characters have a pretty fun concept too. From my understanding, like what I know about their story, they're kind of like a post-apocalyptic end of the world kind of setting, but with like kids just having fun essentially. So I believe the concept is that the world is ending and there's like a specific date that everyone knows is gonna end. And so this like group of friends is just living their best life and experiencing everything they can until the end. Which is like a really interesting concept for like a almost like fun slice of life kind of setting, but with kind of a grim undertone. Kind of fascinating. It kind of reminds me of Girls Last Tour, the anime about two girls in like a post-apocalyptic setting where they're traveling and like seeing new things and having grand adventures, but like the world is kind of destroyed and there's not really much of anyone else out there. It's a very good anime. I'm not a big fan of the sketch, but I'm not quite sure how to fix it. I don't know if I like that. I think I need to fix it. I forgot to mention as well, if anyone watching is on Artfight, you're welcome to drop your link in chat or send it to me like on Twitter or through Discord if you have my Discord or anything like that, and I'll gladly add you to my attack list. I'm not sure how many I'll get to in this stream because I want to end close to 6:30. So I might just do a couple this stream, but any that I don't get to this stream I'll still probably do before the end of the month. Maybe I'll do another Artfight attack stream maybe. So I think I'll have, when's the end of the month? I might be able to do another one before the end of the month. I feel like I need to stream more often to get more used to it. Maybe. For now, while I have the extra time. Also, I need to stop zooming in and out so much. I also wanted to mention a few things. I think we're far enough through the video, or the stream, to mention it now. So, I have a Redbubble shop that I actually created a while ago, but I haven't announced it yet because I want to make sure my channel was all set up and everything for it first. And the shop is not really like to support me because I would get such a small amount from each purchase. So I'm not plugging it like, please go buy my merch to like send me money or anything like that. So don't feel like you need to buy anything. I just more made it for myself and anyone else who just wants like cute stickers and things. Because I love stickers and I would love to have like my own characters on stickers. So I have some designs up there of like things that I would want and things that like maybe someone might want if they just want to like represent me as a content creator. So feel free to check that out. The link's in the description. But don't feel obligated to if you don't have the money or you just don't want to drop it. But you can get like pillows, stickers, prints, mugs, magnets, which I think are really fun. I might get a few magnets to put on my fridge. Things like that. T-shirts even. Lots of different things. I think there is a sale right now too. Redbubble goes on sale like periodically. I think often actually. There's often some kind of sale. So I think I saw like a 10% off or like you get 10% off if you buy 3 things and then like 50% off if you buy 10 things or something like that. I wasn't paying that much attention, but if you do want to get something on Redbubble, I would highly encourage doing it while there's a sale. Because Redbubble prices can be a little expensive, but they're much better if you take advantage of a sale, I think. I don't like how that looks. I feel like there was something else I had to announce. Maybe not. I do have some stuff I'm working on or thinking about working on. So maybe I'll ask for some feedback on some different ideas. But I think right now I just have lurkers, so I don't wanna make you guys feel like you need to interact and like you know, come out of your little lurker cave. I'm not gonna do that to you. But let's see, what am I working on? I'm working on the redesign series, which if you've seen my Sea Cucumber Girl, it'll be that style. The next one is the Starfish character, so that'll be my next video. And then I have to decide which characters to do next. I do want to do the sea turtle and the jellyfish, but those two characters kind of go together. So I might actually do them as one video and do them both together. I'm still thinking about that one. And there's a hermit crab character who's pretty cute I might do. There's a squid character, I might do the little squid. And there's a stingray. I almost forgot about him. I really want to do the stingray because I think his design already is really cute. And I'd love to redraw him and then like fix him up just a little bit. Kind of like the sea cucumber character. I didn't like massively change her. She still looks like essentially the same character, but updated a little bit. That might be what I do with the stingray because he's pretty cute. But the starfish I pretty much completely redid. She needed a little more help design-wise. I feel like I always struggle with getting the legs to look like the proper thickness or something. Something about chibi legs. Like making them look like the right shape but not too long, I think, is something that it's not always easy for me with chibis. I guess because when I try to make them the right shape, I end up making them too, like, normal proportioned, and I want them to still be, like, pudgy chibi proportions. It's a weird balance. Okay, let's see what his look is. Love these boots. Let's see. They got the tongue. Maybe, actually, I want to do this more in the center. I think that looks alright. Part of me thinks that his legs are not thin enough because he looks very, like slender. But he's also chibi. He should be a little pudgier. I feel like that boot is a little too long. Yeah, it definitely needs to be shrunk a bit. I think that looks fine. I'll give him some laces. And let's see. He does have little tassel thingies. That works. Yeah, I don't think that's the right eye shape. He looks too valley girl. Needs more mischievous energy. Hi Lucas, how's it going? Good to see you. So we're working on this drawing for Jelly Bean Tales. She's on Instagram and Artfight, and I'm not sure if she's on Twitter. She might be. I might even be following her. I just most of my art mutuals who are on Twitter don't really use their Twitter. But these are her two characters, Pick or Pixis and Cassie or Cassiopeia, I guess. I never call them by their full names. It's just Pick and Cassie. But they're kind of like siblings. They're not blood related, but they're basically adoptive siblings. And I'm working on this drawing for Jelly Bean Tales on Artfight. Oh, that's great, Lucas. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good too. What have I got going on? Arashi's been off of work more than usual, interestingly enough, so we've gotten more time to hang out, so that's always fun. I think we're gonna be recording something later today, which is also fun. Artfight is a art event that happens every July, where the concept is there are two teams, and you're kind of competing for points, and the way you get points is by drawing characters that belong to people on the opposite team. So it's kind of like a fun little game way to like make gift art for each other, or like art trade kind of concept. And so what I'm doing, obviously when you make art for people it's called attacks, because it's like art fight, you're fighting them by making them art. But what the artwork I'm working on right now is a revenge attack, which is basically this person drew me art. This is what they made for me. This is my character Ayu, who's like, he's a albino bat. But anyway, she drew me art, and I'm now revenging by drawing her art in return. Good to hear Urashi has more free time. Yeah, he's been pretty stressed. Wound up tight from work, so it's good that he got like 3 days off in a row, which is crazy. Usually he only gets 1 day off every week, so it's good for him. Yeah, it's a fun little event. And I always have the problem where I'm super busy at the beginning of the month and then only get to make a bunch of attacks like at the end of the month. So before this I've only uploaded one attack. This is my third one. The second one I finished at the beginning of the stream. So it's fun to get a chance to draw them. Although another fun thing about Artfight is that you don't have to make like fully polished finished art. You get different amounts of points depending on how finished and how much detail there is in your art. So, if you just do like a rough sketch and it's completely uncolored and just like really rough, you can still get points for it and upload that. So you can do it as like a warm-up if you want to. You can be a little more relaxed with it and draw like however you want. So I think that's fun, and it's good for me because I get really demotivated really fast for some reason when I'm drawing art for people. When I have to make like really finished like illustrations. So it's much easier for me to like actually make art for people, which I'd love to do more of if I can just do something like really rough and simple like my little chibis. He's got such weird eyebrows. Not a bad thing. It's beautiful, but they're just odd to draw. I feel like I want to do like one raised eyebrow. That makes him look a little more like cheeky. Yeah, there we go. It's a little better than having them like the same spot. And he's got sharp teeth. You never go wrong with a raised eyebrow. Exactly. Gotta have some cheeky, mischievous energy. That's like his best quality. I missed the X on his shoulder. Let's put that in. Let's see. Guess it's just like... I'm not sure if there's meaning to this X or if it's just a design feature. Maybe I should ask a jelly bean. These characters, as like silly and simple as they seem, have like an interestingly, like kind of deep storyline. So I'm kind of curious like how much she thought about the design and like hid little interesting elements in them. Just because I know some secret information about them. So physically drained. Aw. 3 weeks of physical reconditioning before PE grades are too. Oh. That does sound like a lot. I hope it's going well, though. He's an anglerfish, yeah, I love it. I feel like anglerfish OCs are so rare. I don't think I've ever seen another one besides him. So I love that. I love that he's an anglerfish. I think it's super cool. It's just a really fun fish to make a design out of. And Cassie is a bird, but I'm not sure what type of bird. She kind of looks like she could be a sparrow or something. My favorite detail of her design are her little wings, her like bang wings. I think that's a cute detail. It's similar to Kiata's, and I love Kiata's as well. Gotta hit 75 push-ups in 2 minutes? Ooh. What numbers are you at right now? Are you close? I don't know how many... Now I'm thinking how many push-ups I can handle at one time. I've never really like pushed myself, like done an endurance, seen how far I could go, but I typically do like 10 push-ups and then like wait for a minute and then do another set of 10. Yeah. Isn't it cute? I think it's cute too. She's just really cute in general. I feel like she's got a great, like, more simple, I don't know if realistic design is the right word, but she just looks like a simple, like, sweet girl. She's not like crazy, like overly cutesy or anything like that, but I think that adds to her charm. It makes her like a little more believable, a little more like, a little more playful, I guess. Cause I mean, she's got the leggings and everything. She looks like she's gonna like run around and have a good time with her bare feet in the outdoors, rather than just being like way too soft and sweet, which I love, like cute, soft, sweet designs as well, but I kind of like her playful energy. Ba-do-ba-do-boo-boo. Seven-minute mile. Like you 7 minutes in a mile. Let me think. Trying to think of how like difficult that would potentially be. I don't know. I can't run a mile. I'm not much of a runner in general though. I don't have the lung strength. Unfortunately. Like my lungs are just not the most powerful lungs in the world, so that makes like running hard for me. It's not even so much like body strength or like leg strength, it's just I have too much difficulty breathing. Nah, there's no way I can't run a mile. I could potentially like walk/jog. Like I could probably jog part way at least. Maybe a light jog for a whole mile. But I think I'd struggle. I could definitely walk a mile. I could walk like probably 5 miles and be fine. But I think I just don't have the endurance for running. I could probably work up to it. It probably would be... If I like worked out every day, I'd probably do it easily, but I don't. Middle parts are something I've never been great at making cute. So I hope it works for this one. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I always underestimate how long it takes me to draw things when I'm streaming. I feel like I'm quicker when I'm not in stream. Maybe just because I have multiple things to pay attention to. I might just be more distracted. And I feel like I always go overboard too. Like I could do this way simpler and not take as much time with it. But instead I'm being more careful about like getting every detail right and everything. I forgot to do this in front of her ear. Oops. It's okay. I can fix it. Oof. No. I need to fix that. They need to be similar thickness. I think this one needs to be thinner at the top. That's better, I think. So I have some different project ideas that I kind of want to work on, but some of them are a bit like of a new concept, and I'll have to see if like my community's interested in it. and like some of them might just be a series thing, so like I have to make sure people actually want to see it before I like commit to making a whole series or something. So I might just ask like what you think of my my concepts. Maybe I'll ask Twitter or put it on my YouTube community page too, just to get a wider test group. But something that I'd like to do that I think would be interesting is like more vlog style, but still like art videos. So like an idea I've had in the back of my mind for a while that I've kind of wanted to try is like taking like my sketchbook out to like a hiking trail or something like that, finding like a comfy little spot somewhere like in the woods or just like a nice naturey spot outdoors somewhere, and then like sitting down and like drawing some like chill, comfy, like cute art like outside, and then like recording kind of like the whole process, like a little bit of the hiking, a little bit of the like setting up, and then like obviously most of the video being like the art portion, but doing a little more of like a cozy like come along with me and like be a part of my day kind of a thing. But I'm not sure if that's really something that my community would be interested in necessarily, because that's more like looking into like my life being more like vloggy rather than just like artsy designing, you know? And it'll be a little slower paced, because vlogs tend to be a little slower paced. So don't know if you like that idea or if you'd prefer like more fast paced stuff. I also don't know why I'm struggling so much with this feather. Just doesn't look right to me. Oh, I don't know what I just clicked. What is this menu? What did I do? Oh no, I think it's fine. I bumped a menu. Hello! Good to see you back. Oop. We were just talking about some, like, video concept ideas I've had that I might test out, but I'm kind of unsure about, trying to figure out if, like, there'd be interest for them. I've also wanted to do like a series of streams, but this one's gonna take like years to get through if I actually do it. So I'm not sure yet if I want to like really commit to it or not, but I've been thinking about doing like the 100 character challenge, which is a thing that has been floating around the art community for a while. And like the idea of it is basically you draw 100 different characters. People usually do it with their OCs, so they like continue drawing like 100 different characters basically. Some people do it in like one big piece, some people do it as like a series of sketches, things like that. But my thought process for it was I would do one character for each stream, and then like I'd make an illustration of them, and like while I'm drawing them I'd talk about them, because I have a lot of OCs with lots of different stories, and I love to talk about them, but that's not something I just like derail a stream for if the stream's not like related to them, because that's, you know, it's a topic that I could go on forever about, and not everyone's going to be interested in all the time. So I've kind of thought about doing that as a way to kind of introduce my characters to people, and talk about them a bit, as well as like draw art of them. And then like this would be a series of streams, so I do like a character per stream until I have 100 characters done. But since that's like 100 streams, that I'm not going to do every single stream I do one of those, it would probably take multiple years to get through that challenge. So maybe I'll do like 2 characters a stream or something like that. When do I make all these OCs? Yes. When I shouldn't be. When I probably have a lot more things to do than draw and I should not be drawing, but I can't help myself, and then I draw, and then I accidentally create a new design that I really like, and then I accidentally create an entire story for them, an entire deep backstory, and then a whole family tree for them in like a day, and then don't know what happened. I also have multiple comic ideas. I have started multiple novels, have not finished any of them. But basically, I have a lot of different story projects that I have started or have been like working on concepts for. That like a lot of my OCs are a part of those projects. You've done 61. That's a good number. It's a lot without being too much to manage. I'm at the too much to manage phase. You normally start drawing OCs in school and then draw them on your laptop. Yeah, that's how I drew a lot of OCs. I think freshman year of high school, I accidentally created, not even accidentally, actually, I had this concept in my head already, but I like created a cast of characters, drawing them like in my school agenda. On like whatever blank pages I had, because I hadn't written any like plans on them. Which is probably most of my agenda. I did not use it very effectively, but I doodled in it. It's at 61 because you also made custom animals. Those are fun. I wanted to make like custom like creatures for a while during my DeviantArt phase, but I could never come up with a concept that I liked enough and was unique enough to like make the whole like creature reference sheet for and like all of that stuff. Two books full of OCs just from the last school year. And for tomorrow's homework, sea slug drawing. Yeah, basically. I actually, the sketchbook that those old sea creature drawings are in, that's like in the intro of my sea cucumber video. The first page of that sketchbook, which is now basically the cover because the cover tore off, so now the cover is just the first page. But that first page is a combination of art that I drew back then and like schoolwork notes. I have like a note about like my economics class or something on the first page of my sketchbook, because I always carried my sketchbook around everywhere. I didn't even put it in my backpack. I just carried it, so it was always out like on my desk and everything. So I just started putting like homework notes in my sketchbook. Don't think anyone uses agendas anymore. Yeah, I doubt a lot of people actually really use them. Everyone gets them and then just doesn't touch them. I even had one last year that I bought to help me keep like college stuff organized. And I started using it at the beginning of the year, but I never stick with it. Did people ask you about your drawing a lot in your sketch? Yeah. Yeah. I was the art kid. I was the art kid in my friend group. I was the art kid to everyone else who knew me. I think I drew more than paid attention during class. And yeah, I had my first ever commission I did because one of my school friends just asked me if I would draw a character for him and offered me money. There's always one art kid, at least one art kid. Scandinavia, if you have like a link to a post, I think you can post links in chat. Or you can like post it on Twitter or DM me on Twitter if you want me to see it there. Whatever you think is the best course of action. Yeah, are your specials like art, music, what other specials are there? Like PE, that kind of thing? Are those your specials? I know that's how, a lot of, like, elementary and middle schools work. That's how my mom's school works, for sure. She works at a elementary through middle school. By high school here, you kind of just pick whatever like elective you want, and then you can get like you can take one art course, or you can take one creative writing course, or you can take one, I don't know, theater course. It's kind of just one class you get rather than getting all the specials. Speak really eloquently. Whatever you would view as the best course of action. Yeah, you know what? You're right. When you point it out. You're right. I just completely lost my train of thought. I was gonna say something else related to my eloquent speech. Yeah, that makes sense though, Scandinavia. I don't know if, like, we kind of had that. Like, we have, like, special ed, but I think it's more just for people who have, like, really, really serious problems. If you're just, like, a little bit more mild of a case, I think they just kind of, like, they'll give you, like, an IEP, which is, like, a specialized, basically, like, a sheet that just tells your teachers, like, you get special, accommodations. Like, you can have more time, like, working on tests and things like that, but they pretty much just put you in regular classes. Sort of assume that's what, yeah. So, does your schooling work, like, similar to, like, the US system is, like, middle school is 6th to 8th grade, and then, like, high school is 9th to 12th? So would you be, like, would next year be, like, your last year in middle school, or is that considered, like, high school for you? I know different systems work a little bit different. Just school 1 to 10? So it's kind of just like all grades in one school? I think we have some, like, private schools like that. Thank you, and hello, Iced Mosquito. Should I call you Iced? You can pick to go to 10th or leave at 9th. Yeah, we have like up through 12th grade. And then I think some people stop at like age 16. I'm not certain, because there are like legal laws, like if you're like technically if you're a minor you're supposed to be in school or something like that, but I don't remember if the age is like 18 when you're officially an adult, or if you can stop going to school at 16 or something like that, but pretty much you're kind of expected to go all the way to 12th grade. Tag me on the post? Awesome. I'll check that in just a moment. I'm gonna shift this over and I'll go. I think that's better. Can't leave school until 12th grade. Do believe unless you get legal approval. I mean, if you're underage, once you hit 18, you can do whatever you want. So you can just drop, like, some people, they're behind in grades, so they might be, like, a junior at 18 when they should technically be a senior. And then if that's the case, like, you can legally drop out once you're 18, but it's not encouraged, because then you're just not getting your degree, and most people won't hire someone who doesn't have at least a high school diploma. You got a credit card at almost 15? I don't think you can get a credit card here until you're an adult. Oh, that's cute, Scandinavia. Just looked at the post. It's like... it's really a cat, duck, Kirby. It's cute. It reminds me of old YouTube videos, like the duck song. I'll retweet it, so anyone who is curious, you can go find that on my account now. Yep, that's the one, Scandinavia. Boom, boom, boom. Go ahead, you can ask whatever you want. Whether or not I'll answer it, I'll probably answer it. Have you ever thought about doing commissions? Yeah, I have done commissions in the past, and I'll still take them every now and then. But the problem I have with commissions is that my schedule just gets really, really busy, and I lose motivation for certain art projects really quickly. So I often don't really have the time or, like, brain power to do commissions, so I don't take them very often or very many of them anymore. But every now and then, yeah, like if someone approaches me asking for a commission, then I'll absolutely do a commission, but I don't advertise them just because I don't really have the time for it. Well, my credit card number is 58. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't even have my credit card number memorized, so you can be certain that that's not even correct for the start of it. Do art of your friends for your friend's game? Ooh, that's awesome. I've had like friend, like game, like groups where we've been working on like a video game project together, but then they've never really gone anywhere. So they were kind of just like a casual friends being like, we should totally make a video game. Yeah, let's do it. And then like starting a project because we thought it would be easier than it actually was, and then kind of slowly giving up. Escaping. I wonder if it has anything to do with escaping. I'd love to make my own game project someday, but that's definitely a far-off goal. It's not something I really have the time for at the moment. But I have kind of a rough concept for a visual novel that I want to make, and I feel like that's a good like first game project because they're a bit of, programming wise they're very simple, and like you don't need like character models per se, you just need art, and I already can do art, so I think it would be a good like first project. And then Arashi wants to make his own game, so I might end up helping with some of his projects. The good old let's make a video game. To damn, it's too hard to make a video. Yeah. I think if I ever make my own video games, I probably won't do any 3D, so I'll probably just stick to 2D, because I think that's just so much simpler. Unless I learn 3D modeling and get good at it, but I think like 2D sprites are just a lot easier to make, so yeah, I think any gaming projects I might do will probably be 2D. Pixel art probably, or else like visual novel styles, like just drawings. Visual novel is good because you can reuse tons of assets and not worry about tons of bugs from the most random stuff. Yeah. Very, very simple as far as the programming part goes. The most complicated part for a visual novel is just writing all of the scenarios. Want to make a 2D Mario stuff? Ooh. There's a character called Joe Mama. 100% is easier depending on how high poly you want a 3D model to be. Yeah. Could also be really fun to make like a PS1 era style 3D game where it's just like super low poly models. I feel like that's something Arashi would do. For those who are newer to my channel and have no idea who I'm talking about when I keep mentioning Arashi, that's my captain. We're members of Storm Squadron, a little group who we do gaming content on the Storm Squadron YouTube channel. So we also live on the same spaceship. So we do a lot of stuff together. So you might hear me mentioning him a lot. Lara Croft or Metal Gear? Yeah, kind of. Kind of like that, that level of graphics. Whew, before I forget to bring it up, I did mention it a little bit earlier, but I think most people were not here, so probably didn't hear it. I have a Redbubble shop up. The link is in my description. And there's just a few designs on there, and it's not something that's like I'm plugging this because I need you to send me money, because I'm not gonna make much of anything from this. Redbubble gives you like a very small percent of the like the money that you get from products. So I don't want to make you guys feel like you need to buy things to support me, but it's there because I thought it would be fun to get like little stickers and things like that if you want to like represent me or just have a cute design I made. I mostly made it just because I wanted it, because I would buy my own stickers. But it's there if you guys want any of that. I love how there's a Fortnite skin of Lara Croft and you can change in PS1 style. That's fun. I like that too. Boop, 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 boom, boom, boom. Clipsy's #1 consumer. Herself. Yes. Thank you, Iced. I too enjoy the cat sticker. Bob and Stella Luna are my favorites. They're my mascot characters. But I think they make just really fun, slightly derpy products. Just love games who do throwbacks back. Yeah. I do enjoy old, like, nostalgic throwbacks. Let's see, she needs bare feet. I think her leg is not quite long enough. Skeleton. Sounds like fun. First game you published? Cool. Oh, this leg. Now I feel like it's not curved enough. Legs give me trouble. That's better. One of those, find the thing and get an achievement for it. There. That's it. Oh, nice, Iced. Are they nice headphones? But if you get all of them in one run without leaving, you can get 2 different endings. That's cool. Nice. I feel like it's fun being able to use your OCs for projects like that. I think that's a little too low. Made Euro C an 8-bit character and 3D modeled it? Ooh! That's super cool. I love, like, 3D models. If not, because moths are my favorite animal. Aw! I love moths. I actually have 2 moth OCs. I don't think I've named both of them yet. Or really worked on them very much yet. But one of them is, like, a sweet little girl, and the other one is kind of like the tired dad character. I enjoy them. Moths are very just fun aesthetic. Fun, cute. I mean, they can be cute, they can be terrifying, they can be a lot of things, because there's so much variety in them. No, that's not right. I get that, Iced. I'm not scared of moths at all, but there are certain bugs that I really do not like near me, so I get it, even if it's not moths for me. Got to be my favorite animal because moths memes. Probably one of the favorites. Ooh. I forget what my moths are named. Or if I have digital art of them. Original reference of them were traditional art, so I don't know if I'd be able to like pull off the files and show them off. Can get very annoying. They can for sure. Yeah, I have had moths in the house that I just can't get rid of, and they do get annoying. But I like them when they're outside. I mean, I don't dislike them when they're inside, I just like them to be where they should be and not where they might eat my clothes. That's okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. Called the Lighted species of humans who are only black and white. Ooh, that's fun. Your channel is really underrated. Aww. Well, thank you. I'm still kind of getting started. I mean, I've had this channel for a while, but I haven't been consistent with it until recently. So I'm kind of still, I feel like, finding kind of the rhythm. But that last video did pretty well for my channel, so I think I'm starting to figure things out, which is good. I'm glad so many people liked it. Should probably also post that on Twitter. Go for it. Let me see if I have a picture of my moth characters on here. I'm not certain I do. Not in here. Oh. No. Looks like I have a comic I was working on about them that I completely forgot about. I have no idea if that's in a state I can share or if it's completely cringe, so I'm not gonna open that, unfortunately. I thought I had another drawing. I think I have one of the moth girl. Let's see. Thanks for stopping by, Iced. It was great having you. Boo boo doo boo doo doo boo doo. Maybe all the art I have of these characters is traditional. I guess I can't pull them up right now. So maybe I'll find the art of those moth characters and post them on Twitter, so you guys can see them. So I don't think I have any on my computer. Posted the lighted on Twitter. Okay. Let's take a look. Oh, I see. I like the dapper man. Those are fun. Okay, let's get back to this real quick. I want to finish up the liner for this one, and I think that might be all I do this stream because it's already a little past 6. And I wanted to go for about 2 hours, which this has been, but I want to finish this up before I end. So we'll do that. Let me think if there's anything I forgot to mention. The person called the Darkest Smiler wanted to be in the lower side prison. Oh. The wings are the part that are the least exciting to me, because I'm not very good at wings. Like, have made a profile picture for all of my favorite seas? Yeah. That's pretty cool. I try to have like reference sheets for my like most loved or most like the characters I draw the most, so that other people can kind of see what they look like if they want to draw them or whatever. But I'm not very good at keeping up with drawing all of them, so some of them have better references than others. Some of them, their reference sheets are like really old and really need to be updated. Said it was past 6. Yep. I'm in EST time zone. Oh, you probably figured that already. It is 0. It is like midnight for you? I hope you're not too tired. I had someone here last stream who was around at like 3 AM, so midnight is not too bad in comparison. But if you're tired and need to go to bed, don't feel like you have to stay. Sometimes in streams at 4 a.m. because, aw. You should try to get proper sleep, but I also totally understand, and I can't really tell you not to, because I have also done the same thing. For hanging out because bored, yeah. What I end up doing sometimes is I'll come into a stream that started like maybe around midnight or whatever, because that's not too late, right? And I'll kind of watch it when I'm like kind of winding down late in the day, and then they'll just go for way longer than I expected, and it'll be a really great stream, so I'll not want to leave, and then before I know it, it's like 3 or 4 a.m. and I have not slept and I'm exhausted, but I don't want to leave until it's over. It's sad that Denmark only has 6 weeks of summer break. Aw. Too bad. I think in Japan they only get like 2 weeks of summer vacation. Or something like that, which is kind of insane. They really do not chill in Japan. You got loads of breaks? Oh, yeah, so you kind of stretch it out over the year. That's not bad either. We get like less breaks, but in larger chunks. I don't know what is the better option. I'd have to try out that kind of system to kind of decide which one I like better, I guess. I like having one big summer break, but I would also like having smaller breaks in the middle, so I don't know. Although I think in college we get more breaks than in earlier school. No summer break for you? Yeah. Ripperoni. She's got a necklace and bag I forgot about. I'll have to add that in later. Oh, and her anklets. But I want to draw her face in here. May I suggest one of my OCs you can draw? Sure. I probably won't draw it this stream, but you can show me what they look like at least. Yeah, in another stream or something, for sure. I really did want to get like a few attacks done this stream, but I just got way too absorbed into this one drawing. This is supposed to be like a rough sketch, and it didn't end up being that way. I think that happens too easily when I'm in a stream because I want people to see like good work of mine, not lazy work of mine, but I think I need to figure out how to make more chill art on stream, so I can do multiple things in one stream. Ooh, that's cute, Scandinavia. I like the colors on the character. I'm gonna retweet that one too. She's called Rhea and is kind of like living in cold areas. Oh. Ba-doom, ba-doom, boom, boom, boom. There, that's a little better, I think. Her nose. Yeah, that works. And her eyebrows. There, that's better. I haven't drawn little blushies on them. That's a clipsy crime. They need blushies. I think I want to shrink down his face a little bit. It just looks so much larger than hers. But I think I'll mess around with it more off stream. For now, we'll just leave it like that. Probably can see by snowflake on her hair and accessories. Forgot the name of what this type of hats is called. I gotta draw the little details of hers I forgot. Like her bag. Yeah, that works. Probably gonna tag you in all your favorite OCs. Okay. What you could do, is make it a thread, so you just reply to the original tweet and post them all as, like, replies, and then that way they're all in one place, if you want to do that. Necklace. This is such an interesting necklace. I'm really curious if it, like, has some significance. She's got a bracelet and 2 anklets. So much going on up here for this little chibi version. Okay, it's just like a little tube case. Yes. That's too big. There, I think that works. And then her bracelet and her anklets. this on this side. I don't like that. Let's just do that. There we go. Only the face of the character? That's okay. I'll take a look at them in a second. This is a cute little anklet. I like this detail. I don't think anklets are very common in character designs either. Okay. Oops. I'm gonna put the hand on top here. There. Oh, I forgot. All these lines. Yeah, I think that's good. Gonna head off now? Okay, I'm about to end anyway, so you're good. Thank you. And thanks for coming by. It was good to see you again, Lucas. Always happy to have you. 4 favorites are called Moth, Relica, Party Toner. Amazing. Okay, I'll take a look at them real quick. And I'll let you know what I think. And then, I think I'm gonna, leave this art as it is for now. I'll color it off stream. So we'll wrap up here. These are cute drawings though. Aw. I like the one with the little halo and the star on her head. And the one with the mask. I guess multiples of them have a mask, I should probably specify. Those look really fun, Scandinavia. Yeah, I guess that'll be it for today. Don't forget to check out my Redbubble shop in the description if you'd like, but no pressure, of course. Let's see. And my next video will be the next one in the redesign series I'm doing with the sea creature characters. And I'm also working on some unboxing content. So I have a couple more dolls I've bought that one I've already unboxed and the other one I'm going to unbox soon. So those will have videos coming up soon. Let's see what else I'm working on. I'm working on some more like tutorial style art content as well. So that'll be kind of a new style that I'm gonna try out, and I hope you guys like that. And I think I have some other plans brewing, but I'll leave you with that for now, and you'll see in the future what else I've got in store. Thank you so much for coming, everyone. It was fun hanging out with you and drawing for a bit and hearing about your characters and everything. I always love to talk about OCs and see your work. So, yeah, I hope I'll see you again. Let's see. Next stream, I'm not sure what day it'll be, but next week probably. Maybe I might be able to squeeze in another one this week. But we'll definitely have one next week. So just keep an eye out on my channel. I'll put the waiting room up as soon as I have a day decided on. And I'll also post about it on Twitter. So just keep an eye out. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!